Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I've had this one for a bit. I didn't want to rush and make a video, but I also don't really need 20 minutes to cover it, so here's a quick take that took a while to get to. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this great discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Alright, enough talk, let's get right into it.
Let's begin by examining the insights provided by our first reviewer.
This reviewer and their partner recently purchased 2 of these electric bikes, mainly to test the waters of the electric bike world. Our reviewer spent a good amount of time researching various options, wanting to avoid a big investment only to find out e-biking wasn't for them. The thought of converting existing bikes crossed their mind, but the specs on this electric bike made it a no-brainer. This client highlights the impressive features: an all-aluminum frame, full suspension, dual motors, and hydraulic brakes, all at a price point that made converting their old bike seem illogical. Living in the Pacific Northwest, they were pleased with the quick shipping, and the bikes arrived in sturdy, well-packed boxes, ensuring everything was protected during transit. The reviewer was able to assemble both bikes using the provided tools right in their living room. They double-checked all the pre-assembled bolts and were surprised to find everything already tightened from the factory. The first bike took about an hour to put together, but the second was completed in half the time. Having experience with off-road vehicles, our reviewer was impressed by the power of this bike. The front wheel spun in gravel with full throttle, even with their weight on it. During a road test, they reached a speed of 32.5 mph right out of the box. So far, they've put about 20 miles on it, and it has handled all types of terrain and hills with ease. This client even went up a short flight of stairs. The fit and finish exceeded their expectations, especially considering the cost. While initially planning to upgrade in the future, they now believe these bikes are good enough as is. Parts are readily available and upgradable if needed. Concerns about the brakes were quickly alleviated after a few rides, and they now function effectively. The reviewer is so impressed with the quality and appearance of the bikes, especially the sleek black design, that they've resale.
Cool. Let's uncover what our next reviewer has to say.
This reviewer starts off by saying that after extensive research, they chose this scooter as offering the most value for the money. What really sold our reviewer was that it came equipped with accessories that many other similar products didn't include. Things like fenders, lights, a phone holder with a built-in charger, a heavy-duty luggage rack, and crucially dual suspension, which apparently makes a huge difference compared to hardtail. Not to mention a really beefy battery and all-wheel drive. Our reviewer uses this scooter daily for their commute, which involves crossing a bridge. They say the all-wheel drive is a game changer for tackling the incline. They can effortlessly pass other scooter users who are struggling to make it up the bridge. It's become their primary mode of transport, and they absolutely love it. One thing this client points out is that the dual motors do add a fair amount of weight, which might be something to consider. The front tire can feel heavier to turn, however the battery life is impressive. A round trip to work, about 20 miles, barely puts a dent in the battery when using pedal assist. The all-wheel drive is mainly reserved for tackling steep inclines or battling strong winds, as it does drain the battery faster. Even after using it every day for a couple of months, rain or shine, the client is thrilled. But the real highlight, according to this reviewer, is the customer service. They had a minor issue with the lights, which turned out to be their own fault, and they received an immediate response. When some screws on the luggage rack stripped, replacements were sent right away. Most recently, a pinched wire in the battery pack was causing power to cut in and out, and they're getting a new battery shipped out immediately. Overall, our reviewer feels the scooter is a fantastic value, packed with features and backed by exceptional customer support. Just keep in mind that it is a heavier model, and it has a high frame.
Alright, let's find out what our next reviewer has to share.
This reviewer found this scooter surprisingly comfortable and easy to ride. Don't let the smaller 14-inch wheels fool you. This electric bike, while compact in appearance, proves incredibly practical once you're in the saddle. If you're after something on the smaller side, prioritizing comfort and packing a powerful motor that provides satisfying speed, this could be a great option. This client estimates that it can reach speeds of around 20-25 miles per hour. Assembly was a breeze, taking less than 5 minutes. Our reviewer uses this scooter daily for leisurely rides around the neighborhood, simply to enjoy the fresh air. If you enjoy speed and power, this client highly suggests considering it. They believe you'll be pleased with the overall value it offers. A thoughtful touch is the generously long charging cable, which makes it easy to charge in the garage. Overall, this scooter gives off a very solid and durable impression. It arrives nearly fully assembled, requiring only a few straightforward steps before it's ready to ride. This reviewer highly recommends this electric bike, believing it a great choice for anyone seeking a convenient and enjoyable riding experience.
That's all for today. If you like this, hit that like button and subscribe. Let's keep the conversation going in the comments.